Our father bought we call it the Little Shop, 127 building, to just start welding. That's all he did.
Back in the day, Dad was always, he always had a second garage at the house. And that was kind of his hobby, was to work on cars, body and fender work, rebuild wrecked cars. Dad being in the back garage, we were usually out there with him to some degree, and kind of took to that.
Well, Dad had some heart issues, probably in his early 50s or mid 50s.
Yeah.
And Dad decided that he needed to sell the shop, and if we were interested, that we should transfer everything out of his name in case he was going down the highway and had a heart attack. So that's how me and Jeremy acquired it. Mom and Dad did a good job of keeping us all bonded together, really.
We got into our fights and all that stuff. I mean, we were kids.
We still do.
But
And
it wasn't an option to not be family.
yeah, it was always
you know?
family first.
Yeah, and it was always that way.
So the car's a 1939 Chevy sedan delivery. Dad found it in a grove somewhere up in Waukon, Northeast Iowa. Yeah, you know, he had all kinds of visions, hopes, dreams. You know, life got
Mom
busy
was
again.
on. Yeah, Mom was.
Mom was
on board.
had to have been on board with it. You know, life gets busy. You get things going in different directions, and some of that stuff falls to the wayside. So Dad would work on it when he could, and then it would get pushed in a corner.
He spent a lot of his time supporting the family.
Yeah.
Four kids, wife.
Yeah.
He was the only worker
Yeah.
for a while. Yeah, I mean that's why the car. He never got to finish the car, and then
And it was no different for us once we started playing around with it here in the shop, because we thought, well, let's get the car down here. And so we did. We brought the car from the house to the shop, and then we got kind of busy, and then it went to the corner and sat there for 10, 15 years again before we got going again. And we never got back to it, really, until we kind of made up our mind that it's time.
we worked on it pretty religiously. We didn't work on it much in the summertime, but in wintertime it was probably 3 or 4 nights a
Weekends and
week,
late nights.
most every Saturday. None of us had ever seen the car together, so it was challenging.
But I mean, before it even went back together, we tore the whole thing down
Yeah.
completely. Brand new car, and then you start putting it together. After you do your fab work and stuff, there's a lot of hours in it.
Yeah, there probably wasn't one bolt nut that wasn't removed out of that car.
When we got fired up, we were probably down to Smitty's
Yeah.
a couple hours later having a drink,
Yeah, that was a celebration.
and not be able to celebrate too much because we didn't want anybody to know. But
Yeah.
we were excited. So
Very excited.
Oh my God! That calls for a beer.
it got to the point where it was hard. We were taking the car to here get glass put in. People were starting to find out about it.
Yeah.
So we decided that we needed to
Show
it. I mean, we were to the point where the car was together, but we were thinking we were going to try to get the interior put in it. We decided that wasn't going to be possible, we didn't think. So we set up a big breakfast, basically. I had driven the car over to my house, put in the garage, parked a bunch of stuff in front of it, and nobody even batted an eye that it was sitting there.
Yeah.
We had
Family picture.
Yeah, we wanted to get a family picture with Mom and us,
The whole family.
the whole family.
Got everybody out front, fired the car up, opened the garage door,
Drove it up.
and drove it out. And at first, Mom didn't realize what it was.
Yeah, Mom had no clue what it was.
Elizabeth recognized it, which surprised me.
Right,
I thought
yeah.
I thought Mom would know what it was, and Elizabeth wouldn't. But it was the other way around.
Yeah, Mom didn't have any clue.
Yeah. Pretty emotional day. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good day.
She had no clue. So Dad, we take you for a ride.
Oh my God.